Hello everyone, I'm Ambassador Dr. Queen Blessing Edidison, popularly known as Black Queen. I'm a Nollywood actress and a filmmaker. I'm the president and founder of Queen Blessing Foundation and the vice president of Association of Movie Producers Nigeria. This afternoon, I just want to talk about something. I'm treating a case right now from a lady who is based abroad, and she married this man after she was widowed. That she lost her first husband, and they were blessed with 3 children. Then she met this man, and according to her, the relationship was fantastic. They used to be intimate a lot, you know, they love each other so much, and she said they still love each other so much. Now, the problem is that the man is no longer able to perform. Now, and I asked her, you know, did you marry him out of love or because you wanted somebody to look after your children? And she said she married him because she loved him. And actually, the children fell in love with him first. You know how single parents are. When you want to get to them, get to their children first. That's just the truth. And so she said the man won her heart with the way he was looking after her kids, playing with them, taking them out and all of that. And I asked her, I said, why is intimacy, that sex, an issue now? He said because before they got married, they used to do it a lot. The man is actually 60 something and she is 43. I think the man is in his early 60s or so. And after the marriage, she realized that for the man to be able to perform, he usually take a certain medicine. And that medicine, the way it reacts in the man's body, it will kill him quickly, because he said that sometimes after taking it, maybe after they have their intimacy, after everything, the man will be panting so much, it's like the heart will be as if you want to pull out of his body, and he'll be having headache for days. So she then decided to tell the man not to take it again, and of course without it the man is not able to do anything. So it's been going on like this for like a year plus. She has not been able to have sex, okay, and now it's driving her crazy. According to her, her elder brother advised her to to date somebody else, as in just dating, so that, just have like a secret affair. That way she can keep her sanity, she can also keep her marriage. And she's been thinking, how can she have somebody abroad where they are and the man will not know? And she doesn't come to Nigeria as often, as would have made it easier for her, according to her. The last time she was in Nigeria was about 4 or 5 years ago. So she's from the Yoruba side of the country, and the man is also from that same side. And so the man also, I think the man left his first wife, is a divorcee, and she was a widow before they got married. So nobody is, it's not like the man has 2 wives, he can't satisfy one, or he's satisfying one. He can't just even do at all. So I now asked her, I said, before you resort to asking for advices or whether you should have a boyfriend or a side secret relationship, did you try other medicine? What kind of medicine was he taking? Said she doesn't know the type of medicine, but it might be an English medicine or native. I said, okay, if it's native, I don't think it can react like that. Okay, if it's English medicine, why don't you try native? And if it's native, why don't you try English? He said they've practically tried everything, and that the problem also is that the man does not even want to take again. After a while, she said, okay, can we just try something else? Since this one is making you sick, take something else, let's see what happens. The man will take today and will not take for the next 1 month again. So he's not serious about it. And anytime she raised the issue of intimacy, the man gets upset. So I now said to her, okay, what do you want me to do? Because I don't even understand what to say. Number one, I'm from Edo State. It's against my culture, against my principle as a human, as a person, to say you should go and have a secret relationship. What I believe is, if the relationship is not working out, you walk out. That's what I believe. I don't believe it is fair on anyone to have a woman, to marry a woman, and the woman is sleeping around, all in the name of she's not getting enough sex, or she's not getting sex at all. Maybe because of where I'm from, or because of how I'm raised, I'm not wired like that. So I'm the wrong person to advise you to go and have a secret affair. What I can advise you is leave the marriage if that is the only thing that can make you happy. But according to you, the man is making you happy apart from sex. The only thing missing is sex. And I said, so there are other ways to enjoy yourself without a man getting himself into you. Have you tried dildos? She said yes, that she's tried, but she's not feeling it. I said, yeah, of course you can't feel it because it's not a human being. But at least that could serve some purpose. If the man is making you happy in every other way, and the only thing missing is sex, I think dildo should do. And I now said, have you also asked the man to try oral sex? That way it will complement the dildos. She said that the man does not like oral sex. I said, okay, that is where the big problem is. I mean, we should try to sacrifice things to stay in relationships. The man is already 60 something. If they leave each other now, he's just going to die lonely, because there's no woman that wants to marry you and you are not going to be doing anything with the woman, unless he's going to go and marry a 70 years or a 75 years old woman. I'm not so sure if at 75 a woman will not also want sex. Maybe it might not be that demanding. So who would he go and marry that will not ask him to sleep with her? Unless she's getting it out there. That's just the truth. So I said, if I were the man, no, he will learn one. At least if he cannot do any more, he should learn how to do oral sex and then complement it with dildo. That way the woman can stay in the marriage, and because I mean, what's the essence of marriage if you're not happy, you know? And so she now said, oh, that the advice the brother gave her, she's been thinking about it and she doesn't know what to do. So I said, well, for me, that advice for me as a person, is a wrong advice, because if you're caught, people will not understand that he no longer did it again. That's why you went outside to have a secret affairs. They're just going to tag you and your family a bad name, and you lose everything at the end of the day. So the best thing is either you take a walk, or you manage and stay in the relationship and enjoy every other thing that's making you happy, and just focus on your children. She does not have any child for this man. She already have 3 children. The man also already have kids. So it's more or less like companionship. She understand. She now said, okay, that she's heard me. She's going to wait. And I said, the thing is, if this man dies, if he continues to take those medicine and he dies, you're not going to have husband number 2 that is dead. Trust me, there is no husband number 3 that will come and marry you, because it will be as if you are the one killing them. And then the way she said, I will wait till he dies. I'm not praying he should die. One thing I'm not talking about this woman now. One thing I want to advise men generally, if you are no longer able to knock your woman again, and you cannot do oral sex, because oral sex will complement the dildo, to help it feel better, and you can no longer do it, and you know she's young, allow her to go. Because if you don't allow her to go, she can poison your food the day she's frustrated, and you will just die for nothing. Then she becomes a rich widow, and then she marries a younger person, or she just start having relationships here and there. So the best thing, if you know you cannot do, free her to go by herself, so that you don't go and die one day by poison. It's just a general advice. So I'm not saying the woman is going to do that. The only reason I'm putting this out here is so that you guys can advise her. Do you think she should follow her elder brother's advice and have a secret affair, so that she can still keep her marriage? So that once in a while, when she goes crazy and her hormones are acting up, that person can pull it down for her? Or she should follow my advice and look for other solutions on how best she can solve this problem without having a secret affair. But maybe talk to her pastor, or talk to anybody that can advise the husband to learn how to do oral sex, or to be doing oral sex on her. Then learn how to enjoy dildo. Dildo can never be as sweet as human beings, so but just learn it. At least have bread is better than kuli. What do you think? Give her your own advice. Or do you think she should just leave the marriage completely instead of cheating? Or she should just keep a secret affair and keep the marriage? Me, I don't know. My own advice is leave the marriage if you are not happy, number one. Or get your husband to do oral sex on you and use dildo and continue your marriage. Those are my own two options. The option of a secret affair is a no-no for me. I cannot advise any married woman to have a secret affairs. So that's what I wanted to put out here. You guys should listen to this video and give her an advice. If you think, what do you think she should do? Drop it at the comment section. She's following me, she's going to see it, and this your advice will go a long way to help. Share this video so that a lot of people can also, give their input. This is a very delicate matter. It needs a lot of wisdom. And please don't come and bash her, don't come and insult her. Everybody is going through their own problems. Not everybody that have the mind and the courage to come out and share this kind of problem with somebody. Let's not bash people who do, so that other people who are depressed and at the verge of suicide can also come out and talk to somebody. A problem shared is a problem half solved. Okay? I love you guys.